If you would like to see how I made this Rhinestone Shadow Box, keep watching. I bought this 11 by 13 shadow box from Michaels, and I decided to make a mock-up of a book cover of my friend's new book, the Gia Diaries. She just released this book in December of 2024, and she was having a birthday book release dinner. I wanted to make something to celebrate her accomplishments. Make sure to watch to the end for a special ending. All of this was trial and error as I was making this, so I will be sure to tell you what I would have did different while going through this video. I got glitter cardstock and measured it against the backing of the box. Then I used the Scotch glue I got from Michaels to glue it on the back. Next time I will just use hot glue, but this worked out just fine. I let it sit for a few days while I rhinestone the box. My original plan was to make the paper flowers and stick it in the back, but the glitter cardstock just set off the final design, so I left it as is. I found some flowers on Etsy and started piecing them together in Cricut Design Space to make it look as close as I can to the book cover. I cut it out with my Cricut. I then sanded the vinyl, wiped it down with an alcohol pad, and placed it on the glass. I tried to do the reverse weeding on the glass. If I was to do this all over again, I would weed out the vinyl before placing it because it took longer to weed out the excess vinyl when I did it this way. Here is the box so far with most of the vinyl on it. I still need to add one more section at the top of the box. Now I'm taking my acrylic paint markers and coloring in the flowers and leaves. I didn't have any oil-based paint markers, but if you were to do something like this, that is the best route to go so you don't have to worry about the paint rubbing off when you add the glue. I ended up having to use a lip gloss applicator to smooth on the glue and avoid touching the paint so it wouldn't rub off. If the roses weren't so detailed, I probably would have cut out red vinyl and layered the vinyl on top of each other. Here I am comparing the book to the shadow box. I think I got it as close as I can to the cover. Now I'm taking SS6s in black to outline the flower. For the inner portion of the flower where the space was getting tighter, I would use SS3s. I also filled in some of the red if I could if the space was tight when I was outlining it. I used mostly medium Siam for the flowers, but I did also use light Siam for a couple of them. For the leaves, I used Emerald Luster. For the words Novella 2, I use SS6s. I use my rhinestone sorter to find all the SS6s. I was trying to be careful and not put too much glue so it won't spread on the glass. If I did, I would wipe it up the best I could. For the word diaries, I use SS10s for my rhinestone sorter, and the rest of the words in red I use an assortment of different sizes. For the words in gold, I use SS8s and use SS6s in spots that were a little smaller. Now I'm adding the backing back on the box. I use some alcohol to help remove the glue residue, and then I use the glass cleaner to clean the glass. Now here's the finished product. Now here is a clip from my friend talking about her birthday dinner and receiving her gift.
Hey you guys, so this weekend I celebrated my birthday. It was for it's for my birthday, but it was also to celebrate my second book too. And I just have to show you guys one of the gifts that I got. Oh my gosh. So first of all, let me just say the party was a whole vibe. I wanted something small and intimate, so we had dinner at 2 Urban Licks, and the food was so good. We played table games, and we got to see who knew the birthday girl best, which was my cousin Ashley and my oldest daughter. I met a birthday twin in the hall, so, you know, we had to celebrate. I felt so sexy this night, y'all. And then this gem right here decided to gift me with a keepsake box that literally brought me to tears, you guys. The thoughtfulness of this gift was everything, and like the attention to detail of creating a book cover that I designed onto this box, like that sparkly background shining through, like everything about this box was amazing, and I just love it so much. You guys have got to get something made by Tiana. So talented.